Okay, hello everyone, and welcome uh, um, to this meeting, this musical meeting about the political situation in Iraq, the this political meeting on situation in Iraq, and also on the demonstration that started in October last year, and I guess we also will learn something about the COVID-19 situation. The original idea was that we should have some live bands playing, streaming directly to us from Iraq, but due to a curfew that has been set because of the COVID-19 rise, that has not been possible to do. But we will have talks with the artists, and we will also have show some music videos, and we'll talk about the content of the music videos as a way to understand more about the Iraqi situation. So I'd like to welcome very much our Iraqi friends that we have got to know through the Iraqi Social Forum. And before we start with the music and the artist, we will have a talk with Miriam from the Iraqi Social Forum, and she will tell us a little bit about how the situation is in Iraq and the demonstrations that started last October. So welcome, Miriam. Please tell us a little bit about your situation and how yeah how it is.
Hi everyone, I'm Mariam from Iraq Social Forum, volunteer from Iraq Social Forum. And as you all know that our demonstration had been started on the 25th of October last year. And a lot of things have been done since that date. And as you all maybe know that the reasons why the demonstrations had started was mainly for political reasons, and increase the conflict and the outsider interventions in the Iraqi situation. So Iraq become a land for the people to fight, for the outsider to fight in it. And all of these reasons led to many problems, and led also to the division system, and that mainly led Iraq to a failure during the past years. And because of the system that we are living with, and the spread of corruption inside the Iraqi system, and the failure and the fall of the economic system, and the increase of poor people, it maybe become like more than 30% of people are poor. And also because of the little or maybe no chances of work for the young people to work and had a sustainable work. All these things led to the start of the demonstrations. And also maybe one of the most important thing that demonstrations have been started is because that our economy is mainly dependent on the oil, without finding any other substitutions. So all these reasons led the people to go to the streets and start the demonstrations. And this demonstration is a continue for another demonstrations in the past. Each 2 years, these demonstrations started and then took off to give the opportunity to make up the situation, but without any progress. And what is very special about this demonstration is that maybe not all, but most of all the Iraqi people have stand up with this demonstration. Not all of them go out to the street, but at least most of the Iraqi people support this demonstration. And one of the most important thing in this demonstration is that it was very peaceful. Despite all the violence that has been used against the demonstrators, and almost more than 500 people have been killed during these demonstrations. Despite that, they were very peaceful, but the government used a very violent way to stop these demonstrations. So this demonstration had given many people and many young people the feeling of a home, the feeling of a country, that we were all missing this feeling. And maybe that we saw in these demonstrations that different people from different religions, from different governorate, came to the demonstrations and shared so many memories and so many things. One of the things that they like every day they start to clean the streets, and they do different activities like bazaars to support the poor family and to support the demonstrators and the people who are living in tents during the demonstrations. And you can, when you walk in the streets in Baghdad during the demonstration, you see that so many families going out and cooking different food, and all for free for everybody. And you can hear different music, different thing. It was a very peaceful situation, but unfortunately the government didn't like this thing. And because of this situation of COVID-19, as you all know that the Iraq has a lockdown and a curfew, so the demonstration take a break to put a plan for the next months to do a more effective things in the upcoming events after all the COVID-19 situation been over. And one of the things that the most important things that are in in their plans is to do an yearly elections, and on a fair election law with a fair higher electoral commission with the supervision of international supervision. And also the most important thing on their list is to put the killers of the peaceful demonstrators to the judgment, so they can have their fair judgment. And also to put a very effective procedures to treat this economic situation and this COVID-19 situations that we are still don't know how to deal with it. So mainly this is our situation here in Iraq, and a short vision of our demonstrations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Could you also say a little bit about the work of the Iraqi Social Forum? And because for many of us and here in Norway, we don't know very much of Iraq, and when we think of it, we think about the oil and then the wars, but we don't know really much about that there is an organized civil society and what you are working with. So could you please just say a few words on Iraqi Social Forum and how you sort of work with the civil society there?
As everything during this situation of COVID-19, our work in Iraq Social Forum has been mainly on internet, on social platform, on social media platform. So we are still doing our usual work, our usual workshops and meetings, but mainly on social media, on Zoom, like for example, and also all our different masarat are still working on their subjects, but also mainly on social media.
Okay, so, but when you say that you do your normal work, what is it like your normal work and your normal workshop? What is it you're working with, and what are the topics you work on?
Okay, so mainly we are doing trainings for the young for the volunteers of Iraq Social Forum on different group. Each volunteer in his masar, like for example, in water and environment masar, they are taking workshops in the current situation. In the current situation of our rivers and the dams that are working now, and nobody talks about it. So, for example, this is one of our workshops, and also we are giving some workshops about the gender equality and gender equality and non-violent procedures as for the volunteers who are volunteering in this masar or path. So this is mainly our work.
Okay, thank you very much, Mariam. And I think what you work with with the Iraqi Social Forum and your work in Iraq is very both impressive and inspirational. We will now move on to the musical part of this event, and let's have a few words with the Hip Hop Unleashed crew. Are you there, Hip Hop Unleashed? You need to unmute your microphone. Ahmed, are you with us? You need to unmute your microphone, and then we're good to go.
You want me to talk or to mute the microphone?
No, yeah, no, we're good. No, just tell us about is there a hip hop? How is the hip hop scene in Iraq to start with?
Okay. First of all, peace be upon you all, and I hope all of you feeling good and doing well. I want to introduce my group first of all, and my colleagues here. Me, Ahmed Salam, leader of group HH2 hip hop artist. Amun IQ Kid, producer. Omar, illusionist and singer, and here behind the scene Bashar al-Basha and Abdullah and Omar. HHU group is the first, and it means Hip Hop Unleashed, and it is the first and the one and only artistic and talented group in Anbar. We created the group in 2013, gathering the kinds of arts and talents in the same group, and divided into the department like audio and visual production department, and hip hop culture department, and the different kind of music and different kind of arts. I wanted to talk about the hip hop culture in Anbar. Actually, we faced a lot of problem here because we faced the community and the rebel community and community, got traditions, and yes, some people that love the kind of music or kind of arts which is oriental.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oriental.
And this kind of arts, it's modern and contemporary, and something different.
So it's like we remake the oldest or the oriental music to make it better, like develop it, something like that.
Yeah, and we stopped and closed like social media sites in 2014 because of the Anbar occupied by the ISIS, and the war and the displacement, and with the war with the ISIS. After that, in 2016, we re-establishing the HHU group and back to the scene. With a lot of talents, with a lot of arts, and we try to face this obstacles, these problems to go ahead.
منشي الموضوع انه احنا اول ناس جينا هنا نسوي المهرجان بعد التحرير.
Actually, we are as I told you earlier, HHU group is the first and the one and only group, talented and artistic group in Anbar. And after the liberation of the city, I mean our Anbar governorate, we the first group that made festival, gathering these talents in arts, and back the life to the heat city in Anbar governorate.
Okay, we're now going to see the video and hear the song. The talk continues. Can you tell us a little about the song and the video we are about to see?
Okay, I watched the song. Actually, I wrote some topic about the song. The identity of the group is to present ideas and vision and thoughts and different perspective from one talented one to another. So we have a lot of productions or artistic works like Al-Hadith Baqiyya, which we want to show and present this work. We're gonna present of our musical works, which is Hadith Baqiyya, that is talking about the revolutionaries and the revolution itself, and murders, and to reject the image of the murder and injustice and corruption and oppression in Iraq. So we faced a lot of problem here in Iraq because got arrested after this work, and we got harassment and threats, but we still doing it. And this work we try to perform it live, but we have gathered in this work we gathered a lot of talents from singer to singing to rapping to chanting to poetry together, and different artists from different cities in Anbar, from Ramadi, Fallujah. So we cannot be together because of far distance between the cities, and because of coronavirus COVID-19, and because of curfews. So we hope to perform it live, but we can't. So we try now to present it from YouTube live, and hope you like it.
إذا الشعب يوما أراد الحياة فلا بد أن يستجيب القدر.
حتى السقف اللي ساترني، حتى بهذا جيت تضرني، ساكت بس انت اللي تجبرني، نازل اخذ حقي اللي اخذته حق الفقراء رحموا الناس، يلما عدكم ذرة رحمة ولا احسان.
بعدني لابس الشماغ من كارثة العبارة، خاف انتو ناسين اذكركم بالعبارة، ناظر للوطن شماغ كفن وهم عبارة، لا لغات ولا شفرة مورس وصلت الاشارة، انا عراقي قبل ما اتلون بطائفة وعرق، بيني وبينك كرسي بس وطنيتنا هي الفرق، مو احزاب بس الجيش والثوار دم عراقي، بسطال يساوي كتلة تخيل ايش قدم عراقي، احنا جياع للحرية مخربين للعنصرية، متعطشين للانسانية ورايتنا بعد سلمية، احنا عدنا التاريخ بثورة ال25، راح ابقى صامد وانا واحد وانتو 20، من محافظة جربت وصارت محافظة، الصدمة بعدي براسه حتى اسمه محافظة، صرخت خلف المايك وهم من ورا كونكريت، هذا الشي اللي احنا روح بروح مو عبيد،
تنفخ بجرها مزروفة وتبحر بدون شراع، ومعادلة صعبة الفهم صعب يوعى اللي باع، احرار بدون حرية قدرنا ويا للسخرية، دولة احزاب تروح ترجع بس اسم ديمقراطية، ثبت كل قاتل كل ظالم وكل فاسد، بالتحرير للتحرير عائد والرصاص علي شاهد، ويا الثورة والثوار بس تكون الثورة حرة، ويا الوطن بس مو ويا الحكومة والسياسة القاذفة، متظاهرين ثائرين تسمعهم مرددين، نريد وطن اريد حق نعيد، ثورة ال20 الموت عدنا اليف، متعلمين من سنين نجسد الطف بكل مكان، نجسد احفاد الحسين، العراق راية فوق كل راية، يبقى مقدس بالنسبة لي كأنه آية، ما يحار غاز نسيل قنص قمع طلقة حية شهيد، مع وقت تنفيذ وللحديث بقية.
سلاما على العراق الكثرة نجروحه، غير براس أهلنا تنقط ملوحة، وحق كل شاب طاح بساحة التحرير، منعوفك نظل وياك للوحة.
حرية اللسان جسد بدون أفعال، ميت بدون جثة قتل غسيل أموال، أنا ما أحتاج الفتوى حتى دافع عن أعراض، وغيري لدى صبر حمومة ما عنده أي اعتراض، جاي بروحي وبدمي وحقي أنا أريده، كيف تريد تقنعني كم فيلس وتغريده، كم معمم طلع وحكي وهدد بخشوع، والحكومة يمت تطلع وتضربني بالدموع، بزمن رسول ما سوى واللي سويته بالثورة الكفار، أحسن منكم أحسن من هالعيشة المرة، تريد اسكت وانت بيدك قتلت كم شهيد، باقي أصرخ أنا والشعب وانت دز كم تهديد، احنا دام كل ثورة نشعل الشموع، هالمرة بحرقتي راح اجيلك وانت اطلق مسيل دموع من الشعب ضحوكة، ثورة كانت لي وهم دمي مصنوع بكبريت، نار سخافتك انهدم.
هنا اسف هذا انكار ما في اعتذار، صار يضوجك التسقيط وما يضوجك اللي صار، هذا انكار حل محلي الاختيار، اما كنت تحت رحمتك او تكون بلا قرار، هذا انكار جيلي ولد الافكار، بس يموت بكم رصاصة لاجلي يغير الاقدار، هذا صار من سنين حالي دار، من ملك حاكم خلافة لا عبد بلا قرار مندسين، هذه التسمية سمونا نولد فكرة قلم يحارب ساحة الحرب سبورة متغربين، هذه الدولة معدومين ألقاب السوق تطلق علينا زي جرعة الهروين، فمنا فينا يا رحيم من يجدينا بهذه البلوى، ونحن كنا ماسكين في حبال الرغوة، فعيدنا غريق ونضحى في تلك العبارة، أما أطهر ليلة كانت حرق شباب بلا عبارة يا
أريد أرسم وطن من دمع العيون، وأصيح بصوت عالي بحبه مجنون، أخرس يطلع الصوت لأن ما بيك بس موت، وجيرانك بذيتك دوم يسعون. أريد أرسم وطن من دمع العيون. حالك يا وطن طفلو ينادي، طيف وما يرد بس الأعادي، جيناك بهدية ثوب الطائفية، أخوة بيت ما لازم يعيشون. أريد أرسم وطن من دمع العيون. عراق الخير قلش بيك ما بيك، صار سنين ننزف حتى نرويك، حط ايدك بدينا نعبر بالسفينة، ايد بايد والله نعمر الكون. اريد ارسم وطن، اريد ارسم وطن من دمع العيون.
موطني موطني، الشباب لن يكل همه أن تستقل أو يبيد. نستقي من الردى ولن نكون للعدا كالعبيد كالعبيد. لا نريد لا نريد ذلنا المؤبدا وعيشنا المنكدا، ذلنا المؤبدا وعيشنا المنكدا. لا نريد بل نعيد مجدنا التليد، مجدنا التليد. موطني موطني موطني.
Okay, that was very great. It's such a strong video we got to see from Hip Hop Unleashed, and I just wish I could understand the lyrics, but I guess when we see how you bring hip hop culture to Iraq, you know, and in hip hop they often talk about keeping it real, but I think the reality you show through your videos and through your music is very strong. So thank you so much for this contribution. The next band we will talk with Saman Karem. He has a band, and I'm sorry to say I'm not able to pronounce the name of the band. So maybe you, Saman, will introduce the band and tell us a little bit of the history of the band.
All right. Good evening, everybody, and it's a pleasure to be here and to participate in behalf of Mishakhed band. That is the pronunciation, Mishakhed. The band, this was an initiative being taken in 2017. It was like a project for peace building and social cohesion, funded by European Union and was implemented here by UPP, the Italian NGO. And so in Kurdistan, so That was the beginning of the idea of the project. That in Italy, I met with Luca Chiavinato. He's a maestro musician. That we discussed about the idea of using any possible tool for the process of peace in North Iraq, in Kurdistan, and in the rest of Iraq. And so to use the music as a tool for communication and bringing people together, that was the beginning of the idea. And so we succeeded by having the team from Italy, Luca and Dario Bano. They were the start of the band. And so we had a workshop, and after the workshop with 22 musicians, girls, boys coming from different nationalities, different backgrounds in Kurdistan. And so the group start to expand in the other places. And so the idea reached out for many other places. And that there were some other like associations and for example, like NGOs and especially the Iraqi Social Forum that had a major role for outreaching musicians in Baghdad and some other cities. And so we had collaborated for having some training together and with Art for Peace. And so Fatima and Hussein, they had a major role for outreaching and connecting with other musicians. So, and in a brief, I don't want to take a lot to talk about all details, but basically the things that we do in Meshakhed. So Meshakhed means something like gypsies who are traveling all over. So like nomads who are like in move. So this movement, it's the way that we work. So we meet with new people, we meet with musicians, with artists, and so together we create new things. And we have, for example, now in our band, we have more than 100 people, like and it's an open band because it's a volunteer work. And so we have people all over, like now we have from United States some members, we have in Italy some members, and in Iraq, and we have also some Syrian musicians. And our activities, basically, we target humanitarian actions, for example, like any solidarity with human rights, for peace building, for social cohesion, for like in solidarity with like a gender. And so like we have participated in campaigns against the violations, like women violations, for several years. And also we have accessed the camps and to arrange activities with kids and people like IDPs and refugees, like also for people with special needs, disabilities, and also for elders. And so like to bring joy in the community and in the society. And we have also made some tour in Italy. That was an initiative by some local and NGOs in Italy and from individuals. And so many thanks for Luca Chiavinato that made it possible. So we had a tour in several cities in Italy to share our story and to also making campaigns for solidarity with the protest in Baghdad. So we were the voice talking about the Iraq over there and to share the stories with many places. Also, we had some meeting with and lectures with the human rights colleges and some other institutions over in Italy. So the aim was to bring, like, to make this bridge between the people there and here. So now let's talk about one of the samples of the songs. And we are really sorry. Now the COVID cases are raising really scary numbers are raising in our cities here. So instead of having the live performance, so that was the decision that some members of the team, we will play together. But then in the last moment yesterday, we decided not to because it was a risk. And so the alternative for our participation is to show some of our previous music. And so I hope you enjoy it. This music, we call it Georgina, which is like the rhythm, the Georgina. And so we combine several music from different community backgrounds. For example, Arabs, Kurds, Assyrians, like the Christian. We like the Kurds, different dialects, the Sorani, the Bani. So like, and in that video particularly, we performed it in Shargat, it's in south of Mosul. The day was the reading, the festival for reading. So many activists from Baghdad and other places, they arranged this festival, and we were invited to perform there. And I hope you enjoy this video.
Yeah, we sure show it, and it's very we just have a bit okay. Thank you very much. That was. Can you tell a little bit about the event you we saw in this video? Was it from the demonstrations, or what kind of event did make this?
Well, actually, the events that we usually participate is for solidarity and initiatives like for the peace and the like culture, and so that was part of the cultural events that we participate. Several activists and from Baghdad and from the Shargat place, they collaborate to have the book festival. And so our participation was in the favor of the culture experience in Shergat. So the Shergat, that area was captured by ISIS and it was liberated. So that day was the annual anniversary of the liberation, the first year after the liberation. So that was the event of that event. So, and we participated there.
It's quite
and
no, it's
yes,
quite a strong event, I guess, and I heard you make this. It's part of this coexistence for peace, where you bring together different cultural expressions. Is that right? Yeah, and
exactly.
now we're gonna hear one more song. It's called Kisole. Kisole. What is this about?
So that song is from the Kurdish dialect, Sorani. It's about a girl and the love and the nature, and it describes this beauty of the nature of Kurdistan and compare it to the beauty of the girl. So it's a love song, but we perform it in the 16 day of the campaign of the 16 days for against the violence, gender violence. And so we wanted to share that as a sample of our participation for the equality and the equity and for the genders. I hope you like
it. We sure will. So. Yeah, I think we may be back On. Yes, here we are. Yeah, also a very beautiful song, and I was quite formal setting, I guess. But we will go now to our last band. It's the Arts of Peace. We have with us Hussein, who will tell us a little bit about the project in Iraqi Arab, and then Fatima will translate it to English for us, as I understand. So yeah, tell us a little bit about the Arts of Peace project. Hussein,
Hi everyone, I'm Hussein Al-Harbi. I'm sorry about my English. فاطمة أنا حسين أمير، موسيقية متطوعة بفريق فنون السلام. الفريق انطلق ب 2018 شهر العاشر يوم 10 بقيادة المايسترو الإيطالي لوكا. من بعدها باشر الفريق بالأعمال التطوعية بالقضايا الاجتماعية. راح أحكي اليوم عن دخلها الفريق وخاضها باحتجاجات أكتوبر الماضية. You can translate, فاطمة؟ فاطمة؟
You can continue on. تقدر تكمل وأنا بعدين أترجم، مو مشكلة.
تمام. خبر يحضر عمل للاحتجاجات السلمية اللي صارت بسبب رد الفعل القمعي اللي واجهناه من الحكومة. سبب هذا رد الفعل أثر تجاه الموسيقيين والفنانين اللي ببغداد. فجهزنا العمل صار على شكل اوبريت. الاوبريت كان من كلمات صديقنا محمد كفاي والحان صديقنا المغني محمد خزرج وتوزيع اسلام مهدي وانتاج فني اني حسين. فانطلقنا بالعمل تقريبا بقينا 15 يوم او 10 ايام نشتغل على الموضوع. من جبنا فريق العمل ودربناه كمتطوعين للاوبريت الى ان حاولنا نسجله باكثر من طريقه يكون بها الكواليتي عالي، بس مع الاسف ما قدرنا. يعني المنتدى الاجتماعي استنفذ كل خياراته ويانا وكل الامكانيات اللي ممكنه بس حتى نسجله. بالاخير وصلنا لنقطه ان احنا ما نقدر نطلع بكواليتي عالي، نحتاج استوديو. فعلى هذا الاساس سجلناه بمايك الكاميرا العادي ونزل يوم 28 اكتوبر بعد ما كمل هذا الاوبريت. وبعدها دخلنا للساحه كمتطوعين وكموسيقيين نقدم الفن للشارع. واجهنا هواي من المشاكل والصعوبات باعتبار التحرير متنوعة الشرائح الاجتماعية. اكو من الناس اللي كانت تجي تطردنا، اكو من الناس اللي كانت ترى اصحاب هدف واصحاب فكره وعد. هذا الموضوع كله يرجع يقول لك اوكي تمام يلا كمل وهيك، الى ان شوي شوي قدرنا نكسر كل هاي الحواجز ووصلنا لنقطه انه صارت وجوهنا معروفه بالساحه، بحيث من ندخل اول ما ندخل تجي الناس مثلا تسال انه شو وقت راح تقدمون فقرات موسيقيه. كنا نستخدم الاغاني الهادفه اجتماعيا، كنا نستخدم الاغاني اللي ترفض الظلم، كنا نستخدم الاغاني اللي ترفض القمع، كنا نستخدم كنا نستخدم الاغاني اللي ترفض التعنيف والعنف اللي صاير بالساحه. فاطمه تقدرين ترجمين هسه؟
شكرا حسين. Hello everyone, my name is Fatma and I am a member from Iraqi Social Forum and also member in Arts of Peace. First of all, the Arts of Peace is a very big group. It contains the music and also the art. Also, there's the theater. For the music, the team was founded in 2018 with the space of the Iraqi Social Forum. When the Luca Governato, the Italian instrument, he came to Iraq, so we founded the group.
The group includes young volunteers, musicians, aiming to spread a culture of peace and how we use the tool of music to spread the peace. And also we want to make the Iraqi society accept the street music. The team had a large presence in the October uprising revolutions, and also they convey the real peaceful face of the protest. And also they wanted to send a message that our revolution or uprising was peaceful. So they were every day playing music in the streets. Now we're gonna watch the video of their participation in the everyday in Tahrir squares.
Okay, we're very much looking forward to that, and we will see the video is about the demonstrations from the 25th of October. So maybe we'll first see the video, and then you after that can tell us a little bit about what we have seen. Okay, thank you. So let's see the video. Okay, that was Great, and we could see the band standing in the middle of the people playing. Can you tell us a little bit about the situations? Where was this song recorded, or the video? What is it from? Yeah, what is the event?
Okay, Hussein, he explained for the another video, but it's okay, I will explain about this video. And also we are sorry because we are planning to play together because, you know, of the curfew and all the COVID-19, we couldn't gather together. So
just a second, because you also, and also Mariam said that, but of course we don't really know about the curfew. I know you have been mentioning the curfew a few times, so please, how is the curfew? What, yeah, tell us about the curfew also, since we've been talking about it a bit.
Yeah, because of we have the holiday of Eid, we couldn't go outside. We have curfew for 9 days continuous, so we can't meet or see each other, only in internet. About
the curfew, is it like how is it? Is it like you can't go out at all, or is it certain times you can go out, or certain things you? What is? How does this? How is this implemented? So.
Yeah, we can go out, of course, to shopping and bring some foods to the house or medical supplies, but we can't go out like using the car and go to other city or other area. This is because curfew, we can't go outside. But the curfew will end in this Sunday, and hopefully we can see each other.
Okay, thank you. That was clarifying.
Yeah. The video you just saw now, it was in Tahrir Square in Baghdad. During the demonstrations, the Arts of Peace team was the first musical band in the demonstration squares in Tahrir. They were every day using songs that are very near to demonstrators' hearts. We used like old Baghdadian songs or Iraqi songs. Also, we use cartoon songs. At first, people didn't accept that there's people who playing music or some dancing, singing, but in continuous, they were used to us, and they were looking where's the Art of Peace, where's the bands who's playing music in the streets of the demonstrations. After that, there's a lot of bands they used to also sing in the streets. This video was gathering a lot of songs, a lot of videos in every day of our demonstrations. We used to play music to send message that our demonstration was peace, not just for the Baghdadian people, also for all Iraq, and also for message for the world. We want to demand our rights in a peaceful way, like we want to say this. We were hurt from the tear gas, we were hurt from the bullets of the riots, but we still playing music because it's the instruments of peace. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, and we will end this event by seeing and hearing the song "Dawn of Change" by Arts of Peace. Can you tell us where? And I guess we'll end on a hopeful note with that. Can you tell us about the song we're about to hear and see now? Fatima, are you? Yeah, the Dawn of Change, the song we're about to hear. Can you say a little bit about that song and that video also? You're muted, I guess. But
yes, but I couldn't hear. Can you please repeat?
Yeah, we will end with the song "Dawn of Change" by the Art of Peace. So maybe if you can say something about the song and the video we are about to see.
Okay, yeah. Hussein in the first he explained about this in Arabic. I will repeat also. This song you're gonna watch, the name is The Dawn of Change. The lyrics was written by our friend. He's a poem writer, Najafian. His name is Muhammad Kifai. And also the song was by Khazraj, and 70 people joined together to sing this song. In 10 days continuous, they were practicing about this song. They had a lot of different difficult situation because of the situation was not good in Baghdad, so they couldn't find a good studio to record this song. Iraqi Social Forum doesn't have a studio, so we built a little studio inside the headquarters of Iraqi Social Forum with simple supplies we have. We use mic and simple tools, so we recorded this song. The song is talking about the Iraqi uprising and how the demonstrators was killed and harmful, by the riots. Also talking about when people all gone together to the squares, demand their rights in peaceful way, because I'm sorry. So because of the riots left a big mark on Iraqi society, especially on the artist society. So the group decided to show the world the meaning of our peaceful demonstration, and you can see now the song.
Okay. Very happy. So let's see. Okay, I guess it's we will be very soon be back on. Okay, that was also a very strong video and a very strong song, and yeah, it has been very nice to get to learn about your struggles, the way you work through your music. So thank you very much for the work you do every day, for the way you use your music as a tool for another Iraq, and as a friend of the Iraqi Social Forum, I know that you have the slogan, "Another Iraq is possible," and I think that through your music you really show us and the world that this really is true. So yeah, we were hoping to have you to be able, or we were planning to invite some of you to come to the Karlsøy Festival, both to play and to talk about Iraq and the Iraqi Social Forum. It was not possible this year due to the corona, and I don't think we even can know if it will be possible even next year. But hopefully we will be able to someday hear your beautiful music live here at Karlsøy in Arctic Norway. And until then, I just think we, yeah, I just want to say once again, thank you so much for you being with us here today and for presenting your music for us. So thank you all very much, and yeah, goodbye for now, and yeah, it has been really nice to having you here, even if it was only through screen. So yeah, thank you, and bye bye.
Have a good evening. Thank you very much for this opportunity.